practicing my joystick. Underdad's reference.
That's one of the few episodes of that show I've seen.
I love that show. Do you think I should wear my tight t-shirt or my tight t-shirt? Whichever one makes you feel most comfortable, Cal. Tight t-shirt it is. Puts it on. His skin starts anyway. I can't see!
That was a weird show.
Yeah, it was. Do I look more naked if I pose like this? Or if I pose like this?
Oh no, not again. What is the meaning of this?
Do these pants make my butt look big? No, your butt makes your butt look big. Undergrads. My favorite was the Risk episode.
I haven't seen that one.
Hey,
They're playing Risk
I figured.
for like 24 hours. They like call it the Risk weekend and they played it for like 48, but after 24, one of the characters was getting so pissed off he wanted to go.
I can imagine.
Well, they apparently do it every year.
Right.
Like this year he had a date with someone, so when they asked him to play Risk, he was like, no can do, I have a date. And they're like, oh come on, we'll only do 24 hours this time, so he decides to go for the 24-hour one.
Right.
And they were secretly planning to keep him for all 48 hours.
I played, not a Risk game, that's like, well, no game that's lasted that long, but I played a game of,
is this a dream?
I played 70 hours of Civ.
It's more
Axis
like
and
a
Allies, it's
nightmare.
called. It's a board game, it's kind of similar to Risk. I played that for like 9 hours.
In a row?
Yeah, like one game, and there was still no clear winner. I had to go.
You know what game can last forever?
What's that?
Monopoly.
Can't even remember the last time I played Monopoly. For exactly that reason.
I played Monopoly last summer, and there was no clear winner because we decided to say fuck it.
Yeah.
But I owned all the brown, all the blue, all the red, yellow, and the dark blue.
It's like half the board.
Yeah. And then the other person owned all the railroad tracks, all the green, all the... They owned basically everything I didn't own.
Yeah.
And the game just went on and on and on. He paid me money, I'd land on his spot, I'd pay him money. It just went back and forth.
Vicious circle.
Like, I was like, I'm gonna win because the moment your dice decides to screw you over and you land on my two dark places, because I had hotels and everything, he had hotels on everything. It's like, as soon as you walk on one of those, you're gonna owe me too much money and you'll never be able to make it back no matter how many I land on yours. It may take like 10 times of you landing on that to bankrupt you. But
I can't imagine actually playing Monopoly all the way to the end. Like, it just gets boring, obviously.
But basically at that point, it's like, I win because there's no way you can make more profit from me going around the board than I can make from you. And like, he was like, I'm not giving up. And it's just like, it just went on. And finally the girls who were with us were just like, can you guys just like stop playing?
That sounds like literal hell.
It was, but like we were both too stubborn to give up.
Yeah.
And like, you know, one of us had to be the bigger man, so...
Probably get a ring.
Yeah, I probably should. So like, the moment that like the girls were just like, can you guys please just like, you know, stop playing, we want to do other things instead of watch you guys play this horrible game forever. And so I was like, yeah, I'm fine with that. You want to just call it a draw? And he's like, no, I'm gonna win.
That's Derek. Sounds like a Derek thing.
Yeah. Oh, he blew it up. I thought he was gonna get frozen from it. Although I didn't want to say his name on the channel. I think I died from animal.
I think you're right.
Luckily I caught off the edge. But yeah, that was I was playing with him. It was originally all 6 of us, but
Just everyone else got eliminated.
fairly quickly.
Yeah.
The 2 girls were like out first. And then there was 3 of us left. And then we beat the other guy. And yeah, it was just me and him left at the end. So like after, you know, ow! Ooh. After, you know, his girlfriend was like, no, come on guys, you gotta stop, you've been at it for like 3 hours. And that's like after they were knocked out. Pick it up! Really?
Oh. That was close.
Yeah, but like I had one ring.
Yeah, no, I mean, he almost knocked you into the hole.
But like really though, like I was trying to pick it up and he's punching it.
Yeah.
But yeah, after his girlfriend complaining, he was finally like, yeah, we'll call it a tie. That's like, I own the good spots on the board. I technically would win this no matter how long you drag it out. The only way I won it is if, like, you scam money somehow. Like, you steal it while I'm not looking. But it was the electronic one with the little Visa cards.
Oh, okay. So, like, can't even really do that.
No, not unless, like, I go to the washroom or something and he just steals all my money.
Is that the end of Knuckles'?
I believe so. Knuckles'
story?
Isn't it just Knuckles?
Knuckles' story? I don't know. Because that doesn't sound right either.
Mooses? Actually, I was surprised there's not a Moose character that can make him, like, totally... It's, like, you know how he's, like, Jamaican styled?
Canadian?
Yeah.
Like a Mountie?
He's, like, the law enforcement in the area.
Yeah. Funny.
I was gonna say, like, he's just, like, a moose with, like... Every time he talks, he's like, A and a boot. Oh, those are the 7 Chaos Emeralds, eh? Yes, we have to use them for Chaos Control. What are you talking about?
I've never heard anyone say a boot, but...
I've never heard anyone say a boot.
I've heard it, obviously, A.
I say it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't say it a lot on the channel,
This should do it.
but I say it a lot in common
All
speech.
is well now.
Like, I go to work sometimes, and they're like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, well, it's pretty cold out, eh?
Yeah.
But, like, for some reason, when we're talking like this on the channel, it just doesn't feel like it doesn't come out normally.
Sorry.
But I just don't know if it's like we have a different speech when we're playing, or if it's something different. Like,
Couldn't tell you.
because we're not talking about... I think it's mostly because I only say A to when people are asking me something.
Right.
They're like, how's the weather out there? Well, it's pretty cold, eh?
Pretty good, eh?
I'm like, how are you doing it? I'm good. A.
Oh, yeah, eh?
Well, we don't say it every other
No, I
word.
know. I love hearing on, like, cartoons and shows and stuff, like, people making fun of Canadians, like,
South Park.
I'll
yeah.
probably be on this floating island forever.
And,
I find it hilarious.
I'm not your buddy, pal. I'm
Guarding
not your
the
pal,
Master
buddy.
Emerald again.
Guarding the Master Emerald again. He's asleep.
I may not know the whole story
That'd be
behind
such
this,
a boring life, just floating around on this island.
but perhaps
It's okay.
better that
He's got
way.
a laptop. He plugs it into the
peace
Master
once
Emerald.
What does he eat? Grass?
I don't know, look at what enchiladas eat. The kid knows.
I think they eat bugs and stuff.
Oh my god, welcome to the 4th time you're gonna see this. At least, the least they could have done was, like, separated the credits into different parts for each playthrough. You know, like, this is the character voice actors, and then, like, you beat Tails, this is the producers and art directors.
Or even if they just have the credits unskippable for Sonic.
That's true, too.
Why does it have to be unskippable friggin' every single time?
I know!
Bullshit.
GBA minigame designer? Game Boy Advance minigame designer?
Yeah, I'm not sure what... I think it's for the Chow Garden. Or which...
Do you think Knuckles just, like, has a Game Boy up there?
Probably... No,
He plays Sonic Advance.
probably got a Game Gear.
He plays Sonic Advance with that. That's all he plays. And, like, he gets great enjoyment out of just, like, starting the first stage and killing Sonic off several times. I think Knuckles would be the type of person that would play Sonic and Knuckles.
Playing himself. Obviously.
Or, like, he's playing it, and, like, Eggman tells his character in the game that, like, Sonic stole the Master Emerald shards. He's like,
He did.
he throws the game down on the ground and runs. And he's not actually being tricked by Eggman, he's just being tricked by the game.
That dumb.
That's why they made him that super strong dumb guy in Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
That does look like it'll be fun to play though.
I've only seen I've only seen commercials for the show, and I'm like, that's
For the show.
yeah, that's all I need to see.
To know the game.
Yeah, I don't feel like I ever need to actually see an episode.
It's like Mike Tyson Adventures.
Mike Tyson Mysteries. That show's awesome.
Is it Mysteries?
Yeah,
He has like a pigeon for a buddy.
yeah. That show's awesome. He's only a pigeon because his ex-wife is a witch in Kirsten. Duh.
Yeah! That makes as much sense as Mike Tyson solving mysteries.
With his Korean daughter and a ghost.
You know what was a good show though?
What's that?
Not that one, but Jackie Chan Adventures.
That was a good show. It's on Netflix. Or was the last time I looked for it anyway.
I don't have Netflix.
Netflix is awesome.
I used to have it, but then I got rid of it. It's like I never watch it. I just watch everything on my computer. But the only thing I remember from that show, like when I was like 9 watching it, was 2 things. The first, I always found his niece, was it?
Yeah.
That she was attractive.
Okay, well she's like 9, so...
When I was 9.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't watched it since
just
then.
wanted to make sure.
And the second thing I liked about it was after it was Super Duper Sumos.
I never watched that show.
I never liked the show myself, but I always liked the intro to it, so after Jackie Chan Adventures, I'd watch the intro to it.
Okay.
He's like, Super Duper Sumos, they've got butts and guts. The intro was like the most ridiculous thing ever, I always loved it. The show was stupid though. They'd eat like a bunch of stuff and then hit stuff with their butts.
That sounds dumb.
They'd like beat up enemies by like sumo wrestling them, but they'd use their butts a lot. Like, you know, like what a lariat is?
Like in wrestling?
Yeah, you know that
Yeah.
part. Do you know what a double lariat is?
Assuming you do 2 people.
Yeah, one person comes from behind, and so like when you do this, you're like put out your arm, their head's here, and you go like
Okay.
that, and like that's a double lariat, and they kind of do that, but with their butts. Like there's like an enemy here, and they both go with their butts and go poof, and the guy like, shoots into the sky straight up.
That's so dumb.
It is. It really is. That's why I didn't like the show. But
I like some dumb stuff, but that is dumb.
So, are you going to be playing Amy, or do you want?
It's up to you. I don't care.
Okay. Because I think after Amy is Big the Cat, and I was planning to do that one. And then there's Omega. Gamma. What did I say?
Omega.
Okay.
I like Omega's the character in Sonic Heroes.
Amy, you looking fine for a 12-year-old hedgehog.
Those legs.
Yeah.
Pipe cleaners.
Yeah, those pipe cleaners that go into those massive, like, 12...
Size 12 shoes.
Not women's.
No.
He's got the same size feet as Sonic. Which is scary. I like how she's just got like a baguette in her bag.
Yeah.
And like celery or something.
Oh, excuse me.
She was just shopping.
Yeah, just casually a giant hedgehog walking down the street.
Where's her like house?
I don't know. Where's her parents?
Probably dead. Isn't that what Eggman did to all their families? At least in Underground. He killed Sonic's family.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the Green Hedgehog's family.
Well, they're all brothers and sisters, so...
Yes, but they're brothers and sisters that of the royal family, but they were given away at birth to be protected.
You mean their adopted family?
Yes.
Okay.
I know he didn't kill Amy's because Amy's family was like aristocrats.
It's not Amy.
I thought her name was still Amy in the show. What's her name in the
I don't
show?
remember. It's not
Is there
Amy.
an eclipse
Okay.
today or what? Nobody.
Well, I
That
just
show was also on Netflix.
it was also terrible too.
Yeah, it's not good.
I thought her name was Amy in the show, though.
No, it's not.
Well, either way, like, the girl one, she came from, like, an aristocrat family.
Yeah.
So he didn't attack her family. But, I think he killed the green hedgehogs and Sonic's, like, protective, adoptive family. The ones that were protecting them as the royal...
Well, Sonic was with his, I think his grandpa.
Yeah, but that's just what he called him.
Yeah, it was another blue hedgehog.
Was it? I thought it was a mouse man.
No.
Can it be?
And then the green one, whatever his name is, was, he was raised by, like, thieves or something.
Yeah, and
Like
Eggman,
the-
like, took him in as prisoners or something.
Yeah, like the seedy underbelly.
Hey, are you
Sonia,
alright?
Sonic,
Kind
Manic.
of hurt.
Manic.
All voiced by Urkel.
That's great.
What's this?
Here's the robot!
Ah, uh-oh.
This robot's pretty stupid, actually.
Yeah.
Just pushed her out of the way and moved her.
You almost ran me over, creep. Oh, no.
Let's get out of here.
Get out of here.
Oh, I'm in the restaurant. That's where I decided to hide. It didn't see me through the window. Really. It didn't see this pink hedgehog standing in the
That
middle
was
of the
one
place.
of Eggman's robots, huh? He
Guess
must
not.
have captured you, and somehow you got away, right?
You know, the bird's tiny, so it looks like she's
Don't
shouting
worry.
at it.
I'll protect you.
The way she's holding it.
Yeah. Yelling right
I'll
in his face.
protect you!
From harm. I'll stand by you all the way.
Bird's like, ow, my ear. Oh, I just tried to glide with her like I did with Knuckles.
I think you do like a flip or something, don't you? Yeah.
Like that. Actually, is a pretty high flip.
The hammer's kind of funny.
Although you can't do it unless you're running like full speed. Where am I going with her?
I don't remember.
Twinkle Park? No, I have to go meet Sonic first at the casino, don't I? I think Twinkle
Really?
Park's our first zone. But yeah. Amy. If only you were a little more humanoid.
Make it even weirder.
Like the humanoid Sonic I showed you in the video we watched between
My
episodes.
hero.
Sonic was raised by his uncle Chuck.
Oh, okay. It is a blue hedgehog.
Yeah, with the sweet mustache.
Yeah. For some reason I thought it was like a mouse man.
Long time no
Where did we
see.
get that from?
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah.
But that's no excuse for getting it wrong.
Problem.
He was a not his real
Sure
uncle
you
though.
got in trouble.
Yeah, okay.
I think you should use
Not
my
bad,
card a little while.
Link was also raised by his uncle in A Link to the Past. Blue-haired uncle.
We'll just tag along.
Who looked exactly like Error.
No way!
Yeah, I guess it did kinda.
Come on.
Maybe it was.
Sonic just ran away.
We'll never know.
Like, Sonic literally just did a lap around Amy.
Alright. Peace, bitch.
Yeah. I'll call you on Tuesday! That'd be
You're too
terrible.
slow.
Up high, down low. Too slow. That was a great comic. Not Sonic's just looking at this guy like,
You.
like, how is that possible?
Ah, look.
What?
Your face.
Don't panic! I'll handle that bag of
Bag of bolts. Wait, how did the robot get in? He didn't have a couple.
Huh?
Imagine that security or whatever being like, no, you gotta have a date.
Well, can you imagine him doing that for these two?
You touch
Blue, pink. Okay, I guess you guys can go in. As long as you're not both blue.
Yeah, couples can come in. Whoa, you just assume because we're both hedgehogs we're a couple?
She's so weird.
Or like he just looks at them, they're both blue, and he's like, whoa, 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 we here in America,
We don't like your kind.
we don't here accept couples of your sexuality. This was back in 1999.